Fort Knox is one of the most famous and secure places in the world. Located in Kentucky, USA, it is known for storing a large portion of the United States gold reserves. The name itself evokes images of impenetrable security and vast wealth. Built in the 1930s, Fort Knox has played a significant role in American history. It is not just a storage vault, but a symbol of the nation's strength. Over the years, it has become synonymous with ultimate security. Many people are curious about what lies inside Fort Knox. The mystery surrounding the vaults adds to its allure. Stories and legends have sprung up over the years, enhancing its mystique. Fort Knox's history is rich and varied. To understand its full significance, one must delve into its past, its role during significant events, and its current status. Fort Knox was constructed during the Great Depression. The United States needed a secure place to store its gold reserves. In 1936, the U.S. Treasury began building the bullion depository at Fort Knox. The construction was a massive project. Workers used 16,000 cubic feet of granite, 4,200 cubic yards of concrete, and 750 tons of reinforced steel. The walls are 4 feet thick, making it incredibly secure. The location was chosen for its strategic advantages. Fort Knox is situated far from major coastlines, reducing the risk of an enemy attack. Additionally, it is surrounded by a large military base, providing extra security. The depository was completed in December 1936. By the next year, shipments of gold began arriving. This marked the beginning of Fort Knox's role as the guardian of the nation's gold. During World War II, Fort Knox played a crucial part. It was not only a gold depository, but also a training ground. The Fort Knox military reservation trained thousands of soldiers for the war effort. The depository also held other valuable items. For example, the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were stored there for safekeeping. These documents were moved to Fort Knox to protect them from potential enemy attacks. In addition to gold and important documents, Fort Knox housed foreign treasures. The British crown jewels and other valuable items from Europe were kept there to protect them from Nazi forces. The security of Fort Knox during the war was paramount. The site was heavily guarded and its defenses were constantly updated. This ensured that the nation's most valuable assets remained safe from any threats. Fort Knox is operated by the United States Department of the Treasury. The U.S. Mint Police are responsible for its security. This elite force is trained to handle any threat that might arise. The vaults of Fort Knox are protected by multiple layers of security. These include armed guards, electronic surveillance, and reinforced doors. The combination to the vault is known by only a few, and no single person knows the entire sequence. The gold stored at Fort Knox is primarily in the form of gold bars. Each bar weighs about 27.5 pounds, making it extremely valuable. The total amount of gold stored is estimated to be over 147 million ounces. In addition to gold, Fort Knox has also housed other valuable items over the years. These include important documents, rare artifacts, and even foreign currency reserves. The depository's role as a secure storage facility is unparalleled. Today, Fort Knox continues to be one of the most secure places in the world. It remains a symbol of strength and security for the United States. While its primary function is still to store gold, it also serves other purposes. The depository is rarely open to the public. In fact, very few people have ever been inside. This secrecy adds to the mystique and security of Fort Knox. Visitors can view the exterior, but access to the vaults is strictly controlled. In recent years, there have been calls for greater transparency about the gold reserves. Some people believe that the public should be allowed to verify the contents of Fort Knox. However, the U.S. government maintains that the current security measures are necessary. Despite these debates, Fort Knox remains an iconic symbol. Its impenetrable walls and heavy security are a testament to the value placed on the assets stored within. The depository continues to play a vital role in the nation's financial system. There are many interesting facts about Fort Knox that are not widely known. For example, during the Cold War, it was rumored that Fort Knox contained weapons-grade plutonium. While these rumors were never confirmed, they added to the site's intrigue. Another lesser-known fact is that Fort Knox has appeared in popular culture. It was featured in the James Bond film Goldfinger, where the villain planned to rob the depository. This portrayal further cemented Fort Knox's status as a symbol of ultimate security. In conclusion, Fort Knox's historical significance cannot be overstated. From its construction to its role in wars and its modern-day importance, Fort Knox has been a cornerstone of American security. Its impenetrable walls and storied past make it a fascinating subject. Fort Knox will likely continue to be a symbol of strength and security for generations to come. Its legacy is one of protection and preservation, ensuring that the nation's most valuable assets remain safe.